Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to upload about 4 reactions and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. Now I've already reacted to Domino Wilson, I've reacted to Afghan, and now my next reaction is going to be Agnez Mo. And I'm going to try my best to pronounce and say it in Indonesian, then let you know what the translation is. So it is Manyeta Hati, Karena Sanggup, Walau, Tanpa, Dirimu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right or getting close to it. What it is roughly translated is Agnez Mo, because I can't even without you. So I'm looking for some really emotional ties into this, and so that's going to be my next reaction. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my video page or my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I'm talking about amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but also mixed up into the bunch is amazing established artists with high subscribers and high views. And I would love you to do a comparison and then come to the realization that these particular artists with low subscribers and low views are equally as good as any top list A-list artist out there, and you will not be disappointed. So remember, going to my homepage is broken down to various categories from R&B, hip-hop, indie, rock, heavy metal, ballads, soul, country. It's all in there. Jazz is all in there. And remember, these categories are supporting music from around the world, as well as that is supporting established and non-established artists. So please enjoy my channel, utilize it to its full potential. Now if you want to follow me on any other social media platform, then go over to my about page. There's a number of links there. Just click on it and it'll take you straight to any one of those social media platforms. Now I particularly would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and when you do, please leave me a voice message, because I would just love to hear your voice. Now also, I have put subtitles on there. Now, you know that square icon subtitles? Well, right next to it is the settings. Now, if you click onto the settings, there's auto-generated. You click on the auto-generated and it will take you to any one. It will transfer my English content into any language that you prefer. It's got all the countries listed there. So remember, you've got the square bit for the CC. Next to it is the settings. Click onto the settings and it's got auto-generated. You click onto the auto-generated and it will translate my English word into whatever language that you would like it to be. Remember that. Right, I'm going to read a couple of your comments and a number of shout outs, then go straight into my next reactions. Remember, if you like me to give you a shout out or read out any of your comments, it's simple. Leave me a comment. I can't say any fairer than that, can I? Right. Good morning, Jolene 2020. Please react to Agnez Mo Rindu. I will carry out some more Agnez Mo. Just stay tuned. Agnez Mo here to stay. It really is. Mr. Amesh Gelawag. I hope I'm saying that right. Love you. Oh, I love you too, man. Thank you very much for that. We're going to Klafira Butter. This is a Marathi language. Maharati's language, sorry. I've done this particular. I've gone over to South India with a number of hip hop and R&B stuff. Please check it out. Oh my god, it is absolutely amazing. It blew my mind. It really did. Tricky Monk? Good morning. How you doing? These names are brilliant. Ronald Kitchen, how you doing, mate? You alright? Michael Lim, how you doing? Michaela Francis, good morning. You made a lovely and passionate wording regarding Miyako from Love Bites with the Dean's guitar. Thank you very much for that. Right, let's go into my next reactions, and this is Agnez Mo. Because I can't even without you. This is a live performance. I promise you that I won't cry. I know it's gonna be emotional. Oh god, I just can't wait. Anyway, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? So that was Agnez Mo, and I'm going to attempt to also say the actual title of the song in Indonesian because I just think it warrants that. And I will do the translating. And apologies if I'm just trying. So it's Menyata Hati Karena Sanggup Walau, Tanpa, Dirimu. I hope I'm doing it some kind of justice. Please let me know how I done. What kind of percentage would you give me out of by trying to pronounce the title of the name, the title of the song? It is translated into English, which is Because I Can Even Without You. This was an absolutely amazing performance by Agnez Mo. Had every kind of thing that you would want in a song and in a performance. You saw the audience. They were just automatically they was locked into what Agnez Mo was doing on stage. Even though it was a small amount of people due to the pandemic, but it was enough to warrant that kind of texture, that presence of what she's putting on the stage. And she did not disappoint. I love the fact that she was singing in her native language, then like sort of like halfway through it, she fusioned it with English. And what I felt there was, I think there's only a few amount of artists that can portray the emotions the same way that they can do in any language. And I believe, and I've said this a number of times, that it's very, very hard when you're singing in one particular language and you've got so much passion and emotion that you brought into these particular words, and then you're trying to deliver that same kind of passion in a different language. That's because once you translate the language, the wording, you lose a lot of syllables, you lose a lot of textures, you lose a lot of, you might gain and you might lose. But I believe that in your native language, that's where you put your full passion and your emotions and everything into it. And it's only a handful of special artists that can translate that same emotion, that same texture into another language. There's not a lot of people that can do that. And Agnez Mo is one of them. You know, she has been in the game for a long time. I'm talking about as in being on TV. So she knows what's expected of herself. And she knows what to, I believe that she's one of the hardest critics of herself. And she puts herself in the most, in the hardest position. But she comes through. She doesn't take on things that she can't handle. You know what I mean? And the things that she doesn't pigeonhole herself. She's just an all-round and formidable artist with so much passion, so much drive, so much deliverance, so much emotions, so much connections, so much bonding in everything that she does. She's a brilliant writer, brilliant artist, brilliant performer, brilliant dancer, contemporary dance. She's like I said, when you see, I've reacted to about 4 of her amazing songs, and she just gives me all different kind of vibes in songs. What artist does that? She went from R&B, pop, soul, ballad. It's just everything she does is just turning into gold at the moment. And I'm just thinking to myself, even though that in my eyes, she's a very unique, established artist that can rock with any top A-list artist out there. She's an A-list artist herself, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about when she done a song with Chris Brown. You know, she's on top with Rihanna. She's on top with Katy Perry. She's on top with the likes of Miley Cyrus. You know, all those top, what's her name? Taylor Swift. She's up there with those artists. But is she getting the same recognition as those artists? Well, in her country, yes, she is. But I think that she wants to prove herself in America. She wants to prove herself to the world. There was a rapper called Rex 32 where he's asked a question: do you want to be best in your class or best in your country or in your school? And it's like that. She's established artist in her country. Now she wants to dominate the world. And with that passion, with that drive, she will get there. If she's not already there. You know, I know she's not satisfied with just being big in just one bit. She wants to show the world her passion. She wants to show the world her drive. And with this particular songs, and so many of her catalogues of her songs, she is destined to be that. And it's only a matter of time. And you know what? To me, I feel that if this pandemic wasn't a pandemic, if we didn't have this thing, what's happening around the world at the moment, this would have been her year. To make the world see who Agnez Mo is, really is. Same thing with Afghan. And I've said this when I've just reacted to Afghan song, absolutely mind-blowing. They must do a collaboration together. It is a must. It is a must. Agnez Mo Agnez Mo with Rizky Febian. No. Rizky Febian is out of this world. He's on a different kind of world altogether. We'll stick with Afghan and Agnez Mo. Let's get them together and do a collaboration. Out of anybody, these two people should have a collaboration, because it will be the biggest thing in Indonesia. It will rock the boats of everybody. It will have a tick on everybody's box. So come, join me, please. Support this thing. We'll start this thing about. I've joined on Twitter. I've spoken to the Agnez Mo's friends, fans. I want this to take shape and start a momentum. Agnez Mo and Afghan together doing a collaboration. What do you think? Let me know. But for now, brilliant performance, absolutely amazing texture, emotion poured out. The vocals is absolutely stupendous, and for that reason, Agnez Mo, I salute you.